Is this still the same game? Am I still playing Arkham Asylum? This escalated really quick. Just a curveball out of nowhere. First time I played through this game and got to this part, I was beside myself. This is awesome. Creepy as hell, but awesome. This doesn't fit the tone of the rest of the game. It's not like this, but at the same time, it doesn't clash with the rest of the game either. If anything, it adds to the overall experience. You must work your way up to the bat signal without Scarecrow seeing you. Once you climb your way up, you must fight darkness with light. I've noticed there's a ton of symbolism in this game. Shine the bat signal at Crane to escape this hellish nightmare. But just know, this isn't the last you'll see of the Scarecrow. After you destroy the Titan formula later in the game, the Scarecrow attacks Batman with his fear gas once again, this time making Bruce Wayne relive the most cataclysmic moment of his life. I like how they handled Scarecrow in this game. I love how the tension slowly grows throughout the hallucination. At first, the dreams are subtle, but eventually grow into full-fledged nightmares. You start out in a hallway when rain begins to pour indoors. With each lightning strike, the hallway gradually turns into Crime Alley as Batman relives his last moments with his parents before their untimely death.
Where are you taking us?
We can cut through here.
But it's starting to rain. Bruce is tired. Can't we just wait for him here?
Come on, keep up. We're nearly there.
Hold it there, lady.
Please, there's no need for this.
Stay where you are. I'll shoot.
I'll give you whatever you want.
Tom! Oh God, Tom!
Be quiet, lady. Just shut up. Give
Stay
me.
away from me! Run! Mommy!
Come on, kid, this way. Take a seat in my office.
Is he okay?
He'll be fine. Kid like that with all that money, he'll be just fine.
Shut up, now. He's 8 years old and all alone. Money won't fix that.
Whatever you say, Gordon. His butler's on his way to pick him up. You hear that? He's got a butler.
I'm sorry about that. I just need to ask you some questions. Can I get you anything? You okay? I know you don't feel like answering me, but it's the only way to catch who did this.
Why did you do it, officer? Why?
You must fight your way through another nightmarish world filled with your greatest fears. Again, make your way to the bat signal to escape. The third and final encounter with the Scarecrow is probably my favorite, and really starts to mess with your head. Instead of you playing the game decides to play you. When you return to the intensive treatment center, a female voice comes across the intercom asking, "Did anyone catch the game last night?" What happens next blew my mind.
Did anyone catch the game last night?
On my first playthrough, I didn't know what to think. I really thought my game had glitched up and restarted. You'll see a cutscene very reminiscent of the opening cinematic of the game, except the roles have been reversed. This time, Joker's the one taking you to the asylum.
He don't look so big and scary now, does he, Mr. J?
Just got to check your prisoner, dear.
Whatever. Just be quick. He's not looking too good.
No, he's not. We really should feel sorry for him. He never fully got over his parents' death. It left him quite insane. What is going on inside your head, Wayne? He's gone. Just a twisted shell of a man.
Cut me free!
He's all yours, Joker.
Oh, goody. Come on, Mr. J, we're ready.
I've waited a long time for this dance. Let's start the party with a bang.
The game takes it a step further and actually trolls you by telling you to move the middle stick in order to dodge the bullet. The middle stick. Nice touch. When you hit retry, you begin the third nightmare world by busting out of your own grave. This is very reminiscent of games like Eternal Darkness, which I might cover in the future. It also reminds me of Psycho Mantis from the Metal Gear Solid series. They were designed to break the fourth wall and mess with players' heads. It just makes these moments that much more memorable and that much creepier. Once you get towards the end of the third nightmare world, you get a boss battle against the Scarecrow, in which Batman must run a gauntlet against wave after wave of the Scarecrow's minions. There are 3 waves and 3 spotlights. After each wave, one of the bat signals will weaken Scarecrow, just in case you haven't figured that out already.
Ingested enough toxins to drive 10 men insane. What are you?
When Batman comes back to reality, you see the bodies of unconscious henchmen laying around everywhere. I can't help but laugh picturing a whacked out, hallucinating Batman kicking all these guys' asses. Regardless of what state he's in, Batman is unstoppable, I'm telling you. Just like all great comic book story arcs, the final issue has to give you some kind of closure. You eventually catch back up with the Scarecrow in the sewer.
Too late, Batman. One step closer, and this goes into the water. The cave will fill with your deepest, darkest nightmares, and you will never reach your precious venom roots.
Don't do it, Crane.
Even though you don't know exactly what happens to Scarecrow at the time, you know the imminent threat is no longer there. Batman recovered the toxin before it was released in the water, but most importantly, he overcame his worst fears. We as players get to experience this with him. We feel like we grow with the character and see things from his perspective, which, as I previously stated, is what makes a great superhero game. Something I think attributed to the overall appeal of Arkham Asylum to many gamers was the depth of this game. Much like the character of Batman, there are many layers. It's not just simple black and white, good guy versus bad guy. Arkham Asylum is very multi-dimensional with a lot of depth in psychological horror, giving it a very special place in creepy gaming history. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I am Mullet Mike. Stay creepy. Thanks for watching. Peace.